Today, let's talk about the 5 reasons why I really like my Mexican pinguiculas. I started to collect pinguiculas during the pandemic, I believe about May 2020. And since then, I had a lot of tropical plants. I did have a lot of problems with a lot of fungus gnats, and I just got one. Since then, I've really grown my collection into hundreds. First off, they're really small and cute. They're really like succulents. That is one of my reasons why I really like them. And let me give you an example here. So this one, it's called a Esseriana. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you can see they're really small and cute. They about stay the size, and I believe that this one's going into dormancy. This one right here is a Lawiana. Look at the color of those leaves. I really like and enjoy them. But you can tell they're really just a little small, just like succulents. Let me just kind of go through a few of these that I have. I believe that this one is an LRCA. And forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Here is actually one of my favorites that I really like and enjoy. Florian. I really love the Pinguicula Florians. Small, cute little petaled leaves. Really nice and small. Here's actually another Esseriana, but it's a cross with a Gigantea. So you can see they actually come in many different shapes and sizes, which then leads me into the second reason why I like pinguiculas a lot. And it's because there's many different types of species of them. I just showed you a few that are small and cute, but at the same time, they really do come in many different colors, many different shapes and sizes. So I'm gonna show you a few of mine that are very different. Check that out. I believe that this is a Marginata cyclosecta cross. But look at it's like light purple leaves, many different colors. I believe that this one is a Pirouette. Look at actually the shapes of the leaves as well. They're not a little rounded, they look a little like triangular. Most of the pings are actually come in little green sizes. This is a BCP Goldeneye. Small, cute little like rosette type of ping. Another one of my favorites. This is also in dormancy as well. This is a cyclosecta, really purple. I do have 2 of them, and that's another, it could be a different topic here, but I just split them up. So this was actually 1 ping and it's split into 2. And I'll show you a little bit later more that have split. I did say that some of these are, small and cute, but at the same time, there are some pings that are on the larger side. This is a Gigantea, one of the larger pings. Nice, bright, and green as well. And if you want like a darker red, look at the contrast of colors. I mean, the previous one was, very green, but this one is like a darker red or like a maroon. This is a neon raspberry from California Carnivorous. Look how nice and pretty that is. So that is my second reason why I like my pinguiculas a lot, is the many different species. Now that leads me into my third reason why I like my pinguiculas a lot. And just because they come in many different shapes and sizes, the cool part about them too is they flower. So when they do flower, they do come in many different shades of colors. And let me show you that. I'm gonna now show you some pings that have some, pings that are flowering right now. This ping right here, this is my Johanna. It's actually very pink, but at the same time, has a kind of like a light purple flower. You can also see right here that this Johanna has been splitting. I don't know if you can tell, there are I see 3 different pings together. And then on this other side, I do have another flower coming up. On the brighter side of purples, check how vibrant, like the vibrant colors of this pink. This is a Pirouette. And it has 2 coming out of one, like 2 also coming out of like one. There's 6 total flowers right here. This front one is also splitting. And maybe soon this other pink may split too, but look at all those flowers. That's my third reason why I really like pinguiculas. Here's another one. Look at the purple colors of this ping. I forgot which one this was. Let me look at my list. Here is another pinguicula. Look at this flower. It is very purple, not so bright and vibrant, but at the same time, you can see that the leaves of this ping, like the outline of it is purple, and then on the inside of the leaf is green. This is a Lilac Lollipop. I'm hoping over time, when this is like under more light, I believe it stresses it out and more purple will show. But it's really cool just to have like the outside of the leaves very purple. But check out those flowers. This next one here is actually one of my favorite flowers. It's an Anpassi. Look at that. I don't know if you've watched it reminds me of watching Stranger Things as kind of like a little ghost. It looks like a little ghost. It's white on the outside, dark purple on the inside, but you can just see it just looks like a ghost. Pretty cool. So a lot different than the other ping flowers. This is a little bit older, right? So like over time, the leaves will just kind of shrivel up and just kind of like fall off. And then as you can tell, I got some new ones coming in too as well. And then check out this very large one. This is the largest ping that I have. It's a Gigantea Huahuapan. I might be saying that wrong. You can just tell by like the size of like my hand and like the leaves. This is definitely one of my larger ones. So you can tell like on the inside of the flower, so the inside is a little bit more white and then the outside is more purple. Check out that coloring. Another ping that we have here, it's I believe that this is like an emarginata. But these flowers are a lot different. They're really small. I just want to make sure that, yeah, this is kind of labeled as an emarginata. Look how small those flowers are. So compared to the previous ones, you know, they all come in, you know, just like the pings, they come in different shapes and sizes, same with the flowers. Just like the first reason that I gave you where the pings are, you know, small, just like succulents. This one's the same, but this is also like the smallest flower that I have. Right here, it's a Rotundiflora Gracilis. It has a very small white flower right there. Check that out. That one is pretty cool. This next one right here, this is a Gigantea Moctezumae. So the leaves are a lot different. They're not so kind of like rounded. These are like elongated, nice and long, just like fingers or like Medusa-like. And then check out that flower. It's purple as well. Another pretty specimen. This last one that I'll show here, it is both splitting and has several flowers on them. This is from California Carnivorous. This was their Dusky Dream. I forget what the cross is. I know that California Carnivorous, they kind of like name their pings a little bit more generically, or, you know, non-scientific names or non-names that are, you know, part of the species. But I'm gonna split this one up too once it gets a little bit bigger. But I just wanted to show you, look, it's like that flower right there. Look at that dark purple. That's beautiful. And now that leads me into the fourth reason why I really like pinguiculas. It is because they are, yes, they are carnivorous plants, like I said at the beginning, but the joy of them is they eat your fungus gnats. So I'm not sure if you're able to kind of tell, like on these leaves, these little black little specks. Those are fungus gnats that kind of been flying in my office. And of course, with the sticky leaves that they have, they land in the perfect spot. Yes, you can get those yellow traps from, you know, like Amazon or like mosquito bits or any kind of fungus gnats deterrent. But I just like the natural way with the pinguiculas. They are a natural catcher of little bugs. That's my fourth reason why I like pinguiculas a lot. And now it comes down to the last reason why I really like pinguiculas. It's because they are actually like easy maintenance. They are easy maintenance for me to kind of take care of over time. I'm a busy professional in the healthcare IT space. And yes, I work here in my office and I just don't have, you know, all the time in the world to take care of my pinguiculas. And that's where, you know, these are great. They're very low maintenance, easy to take care of. And I'll show you how I do that. This is how I actually take care of my my pings, is a tray. You can see here on my shelf, I do have some pings that are already like in the tray, but all I really do is I use these. And you can have different trays or different setup in your house or your location. Mine's just a little bit more specific because I have like these white IKEA Victo shelves. So I guess aesthetically, I like to keep it, I guess I feel like I'm color coordinated, but just aesthetically a little pleasing to myself. Maybe it just feeds my OCD a little bit. But I just kind of like them to just kind of like all look the same. But I'll show you, all you really do is you have a tray here. I will just kind of put in. So these trays on my shelf and these white little pots that I got from Amazon, they just kind of plop in there. And all I do is just bottom water. That's it. Just let the water sit in the bottom of the tray. I don't water it from the top at all. I just bottom water it. It takes, in my office, it takes about like a week and a half for all the water to kind of like evaporate over time. And then I leave about, I would say about like 3 to 5 days of just not watering it. Just let it kind of not be so moist, because pinguiculas just like it to be just lightly moist, not super wet, not super damp. So it just gives me some time to take care of it. When I water it, I just kind of just let it sit on my shelf. Obviously, that you can see on my shelf right here, I don't have my lights back on. I'll turn it on after like the video is done. But I do run about like a 12-hour light cycle from about 8 in the morning to 8 at night, and it's on a automated extension cord timer. What I'll do is I'll kind of like link several items that I use for maintaining my pinguiculas in the description. They're like affiliate links. And if you like those items, it definitely helps when you click on it and you buy it from my link. It's at no cost to you, but it does help support me and my channel. So I would appreciate that. Here is a summary of the 5 reasons why I like my pinguiculas. I'll put it right here. They are small like succulents. There's many different species of them. The flower color is amazing. That's another great reason why I like them. Of course, the big one is they eat your fungus gnats. And lastly, they are very easy to maintain. Now, there's definitely more reasons why you should like pinguiculas, but those are just like my 5 for right now. Those are kind of like the main ones that I really like and enjoy. And of course, what I'll do is I'll follow this up with some additional videos on how I take care of my pinguiculas. As you saw, some pings are like this one right here. I'll just show it again, this Lawiana. They are splitting. So I'll show a video of how I split up my pings from 3 into just 3 different pots. And then also about like the substrate, what's the ping mix that I use, and you know, when I bottom water them, why doesn't the soil get like super wet? Thanks for watching, and if you do like this content, it definitely helps me out if you subscribe. I would like to, you know, put a comment in there to tell me which pinguicula that you like. There are definitely many different colors and varieties. Obviously, my favorite is like the Florian, Cyclosecta. Those are kind of like the purples, the pinks. I like the Gigantea just because of the size, and plus that was the very first one that I got. And obviously, you know, I can't get enough of them. So thanks for dropping on by. Until next time. All right, take care. Have a great day. Bye.